Good morning, Lucy. How are you today? I hope your hay fever's settled down a bit. Hope you're going to be better for tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Good morning to everybody else who's coming in. I always come in a couple of minutes before 8 o'clock just to go through the running order. So, this green card, this is card number 1. And on top of card number 1, we have red jasper. Card number 2, we have turquoise. Card number 3, we have petrified wood. So they're the 3 cards with the 3 crystals on top. So just take a couple of minutes just to focus on the screen and feel what card is calling to you. What crystal is drawing you in? Good morning, Norma. All 3 for you. Feel I need grounding of red jasper and protection of turquoise. Beautiful. Good morning, Leslie. Hope you're well, sweetheart. I hope you had a good day yesterday. Lucy, it's not great. Looking forward to tomorrow. Absolutely. Come and chill. We can make some things. I'm feeling all 3 today. Brilliant. No problem at all. Good morning, Stacey. Hope you're well, sweetheart. Morning, Nikki. Turquoise for you. No problem. Good morning, Shardy. Yes. How are you feeling today, Shardy? I hope you enjoyed last night. We missed you last night, Lucy. But yes, it was a good evening. Morning, Lois. Since I missed you Tuesday and Wednesday, may I be greedy and have all 3 today, please? Absolutely. Card number 2 for Leslie. Beautiful. Good morning, Lois. Karen, turquoise today, please, with card 2. Awesome. Yes. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Leslie. It's always good. It's always good. Shardy, love a bit of fossilized wood. I loved last night. My head is banging again this morning, though. Oh, dear. Let's see if we can sort that out. Good morning, Janet. I hope you're well and all 3 for you. And I hope you had a good night last night, Janet. I hope you enjoyed it. It was really good. Wednesday, once a fortnight, I run a private circle where we come together to discuss things. And over the last 4 weeks, we were discussing the tarot. We were breaking the tarot down bit by bit. And the first fortnight, we discussed the major. Then the second fortnight, we discussed the minor arcana, but from ace to 10. And then the third fortnight, we discussed the court cards. And then last night, we all came together, went into our small groups using the breakout rooms, and we all did little readings for one another. And it was so nice. Everyone just seemed really confident and loving it. So, yes, it was a great evening. It is 8 o'clock. Let's jump on board. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. Thursday. How's your week going so far? Is there any of these cards that are really, oh, yes, you've hit the nail on the head there, Dan. Yeah. The middle cards are goddesses, archangels, ascended masters. Of any of those, we had Saint Germain on Monday. We had Durga on Tuesday. Yesterday we had Helios. How was our day yesterday? Was it positive? Was it very, yes, everything was going my way. Yeah, let me know how they're going. Let me know how these cards are resonating with you guys. Today is full moon blessings. And we are going into the full moon, the strawberry moon. And tonight at 6, I will be on Naturally Fed. I will be joining Fed and Chris, the astrologer. The three of us come together on a full moon to share a little bit of knowledge with, I do crystals, obviously. Chris does the astrology, what is going on up there. And Fed brings in healthy eating, healthy living, well-being, looking after ourselves. So that is tonight at 6. Although I do have to leave just before 7 because I've got my tarot course. I'm learning the tarot with Hilary. So yes, I will be leaving at 7 and letting them to finish things off. Good morning, Claire. Hope you're well, sweetheart. Janet, lovely evening with you and the crew. A great tonic. Oh, it is great. Oh, I didn't know you were still running those evenings, Dan. Yes, I don't advertise it because I'll just wait for people to ask, really. We are starting a new discussion. A new discussion is happening on the 7th of July. And it's once a fortnight, every on the Wednesday of every fortnight. And we've got Hilary Stanley coming on, and she's going through the elements. She's going to be taking us through the elements. So we're starting a new topic on Wednesday the 7th, and that's going to be on air. So looking forward to that. Claire, love them all, but petrified wood today, please. Yes, absolutely. Good morning, Janice. Hope you're well, sweetheart. Very productive yesterday. Good. I'm glad it was productive. Make hay while the sun shines. How are you finding the course with him? I am loving it. Absolutely. It is so good. Yeah, I mean, we're spending 10 weeks on the major. The first week, we just looked at the Fool, the Magician, and the High Priestess. And then the week after that was the Empress, the Emperor, and the Hierophant. And then last week was... Who have we gone through? How many weeks have we done? Last week was the Lovers, the Chariot, and Strength. And then this week is... I don't know what this week is. I know the Hermit is there. But it is so good. And it's just so nice just to get used to those 3 cards. The Hermit, the Wheel, and Justice. That is it. So, Julie, good morning, Julie. Hope you're well. It's 1 and 3 for me today. Beautiful, beautiful. 3 for me. No problem, Janice. On week 4 tonight. Yes, we are. Week 4. Yeah, Mother Faye, Marie, she's on it as well. It's a great group. Loving it. Oh, I'm glad, Stacey. You're on week 5. Brilliant. Fantastic. Valerie, good morning, sweetheart. 1 and 3, please. Must be in need of some grounding. Maybe. Absolutely. And good morning, Tracy. Right, it's 5 past. I'm going to dip down and see what these cards have to say for us today. So underneath the red jasper, we have, a bit of rose quartz. A bit of love. Love, love, love. All you need is love. So yes, rose quartz is coming in today. So yesterday was our yellow. Yesterday was our positivity. Yes, let's get like Stacey said. She was very productive. Hopefully things were going your way yesterday. And if things didn't look like they were going your way, then they would just mean that thing's not right for you. Better things are coming your way. So here we've got rose quartz. So now it's time for unconditional love. It's time to really bring in that energy to your surroundings, to the things that you are doing. Is there something that you are doing that, yeah, I don't love this? Is there a way of looking at it differently? Is there a way of altering it so that you are happy and that you can give it love? Or is it something that actually I just need to just scrap it and start again? We have got red jasper here, which is always good to have a bit of red jasper. For me, this is terracotta land. I love red jasper. It's my kind of grounding. It reminds me of the blood running through Mother Earth. But whereas rose quartz, as I always say, it's quite a fast energy rose quartz. It has iron oxide in it that gives it the red. The same that's in jasper is iron oxide, but jasper works as a slower energy than the rose quartz. So the rose quartz, if it's feeling that this love is fast, if it feels like, oh gosh, this is a little bit too sudden, slow things down, bring in red jasper and slow down that energy. But red jasper's good for resolving any situations, difficult situations. So here we might be something that requires our love and understanding, helping us to, okay, let's put some love into this situation. And with red jasper by its side, you're going to resolve that difficult situation. So beautiful combination there. If we're working with red quartz and we're feeling that strong vibe, then bring in the red jasper. Allow it to slow it down. It might be towards your goals. You might be feeling that love, that inspiration through your goals. Or like I said about yesterday, being productive, if we've had to change something, then red jasper and rose quartz will allow us to understand why that change had to happen, why we no longer do what we do. Bring in that change. So that is rose quartz with red jasper. Now we have the beautiful turquoise. So underneath the turquoise card number 2. Oh, Angel Habiel and Black Tourmaline. Purification. So some of us might work with Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael is the angel of healing. And quite a few of us always say that, and Archangel Michael was there as well, giving protection. Because when we are healing, we like to protect. It might not be Archangel Michael that's come with Raphael, because Raphael has his own assistant for protection, and that is Angel Lahabiel. So for some of us, we might, next time we're giving out healing and we visualize Raphael, if there's another angel with him, just be conscious that it might not be Michael. We all know Michael is the angel we go to for protection, but we do have Lahabiel as well. So if we are feeling, actually, we might need to give Archangel Michael a rest. I feel sorry for him. Everyone calls on him for protection. And traditionally, we called upon Lahabiel to protect us from evil spirits. But nowadays, because Lahabiel is a powerful protector, nowadays we need to look at modern times. Like I said on Tuesday with Durga, and about setting your boundaries, and not just having these boundaries in the physical, but look on social media. So you look at the times when you think, actually, I might need to protect myself from that energy that someone has put up on a post, or what you are seeing. Call upon Lahabiel when you start feeling anger towards those people, for whatever the reason. So when things start to lose their sense of harmony, that's when we call in Lahabiel to help restore that balance. So Lahabiel has come with Black Tourmaline, which we know Black Tourmaline to be that strong grounding, but that protector. Black Tourmaline absorbs the negativity in the area. So sit there with the Black Tourmaline, allow it. It's a magnet for negativity. It just goes straight to the Black Tourmaline, absorbs that so it doesn't go into our aura. And Lahabiel brings about the same. Today, it might be a reflecting day. It might not be as good a day as yesterday. Yesterday was Gold Ray. Helios came with citrine, abundance. Everything's going our way. Today, and it really suits with Rose Quartz here, because today we might need to just reflect on those people who you dislike. And yes, this might be challenging, but try and look at their lives from their perspective. Don't look at their lives through your lives. Look at it through their lives, and just try and understand, why is it that they are hurting you, or why is it that what they are doing is hurting others? If you're just standing there looking and going, that's a little bit too much. And when we look at that situation and their perspective, are they suffering? What's going on in their lives that's leading them to do that stuff? And if they are suffering, can you help? And that's where Rose Quartz and Red Jasper fits in really well here. It's not easy to look at people that we dislike, But there might be a reason behind that dislike. Might be a simple reason why they dislike us that can be easily resolved. But we need the compassion here. We need that grounding and that stone for difficult situations. Okay, what's going on here? Let's talk. And don't forget, turquoise was with black tourmaline and Lehebil. So communication, because to be fair, communication is where we start to go downhill with each other. If there's a lack of communication, then sometimes there is that more obvious dislike, jealousy, insecurity, because we don't know what the other person is doing. We don't know what the other person is thinking because there's no communication. Turquoise is a very old energy. So it might not be right now that we dislike a person. It might have been somebody when we were 6 years old that we disliked that person. And you might be thinking, Daniel, why would I want to think of that now? That was when I was 6 years old. I'm now 56 years old. Why is it relevant? Because it was part of your life. And if it's part of your life, then it's very much relevant, especially if you've not let go of it. So try and understand. And also through the years, you know, what you understood as a child is nothing compared to the experiences you've now got as an adult, the challenges you have faced growing up. And now you could quite sit here now and go, now I understand why that person hurt me when I was a child. Because I was inexperienced. So just reflect on that today. Just remember that we are equal to each other in this world. I always think back when I reflect on the people I dislike. I mean, there's quite a few people, but I always reflect back on my very first time behind a bar, and I was glass collecting in this nightclub for a couple of years before I started going behind the bar. And yeah, I wasn't old enough to be behind the bar, but back in those days, it didn't matter. And my first night behind the bar was a Saturday night. And straight in the deep end. And one person asked me, my first customer asked me for vodka and Coke. And I've seen that done millions of times, but my mind went blank. I went to my supervisor and I said, my first customer's asked me for vodka and Coke. And he looked at me and was like, and you don't know how to do that? And he did not want me behind the bar. He thought I was useless. And there was a real dislike there. But it's through my lack of knowledge that he disliked about that. And he did not have the capabilities to train me to be better. But 6 months later, I was the top earner behind the bar. I left that place to buy my own pub. I ran my own pub at 21. I sold that and then went down to Newquay to run hotels. So it was amazing how that one instant, my first drink I ever poured behind a bar, could have gone either way. He could have turned around and gone, no, this is not for you. Go back glass collecting. I could have gone, this is not for me. I failed at the first task. I'm going back glass collecting. Or I'm going to work on this. I'm going to communicate with this. And thank God I did, because I had 25 years of hospitality, which was the best goddamn years of my life. So just look and reflect. Find that love and understanding. Love and understand, one of my favorite Cher songs. So find that, see where this goes in, and give Archangel Michael a rest. We don't need to always call on him for protection. Give Lahabiel a chance. Purify it. So under the fossilized wood, card number 3. Well, it's a loving day. Everyone's getting love today. Rose quartz. So this is it. This is the compassion. This is the trust. This is the love. And once we've done this awkwardness, and yeah, this is a challenge. This is not going to be a bed of roses. We've got a bed of rose here. We've got a rose here. We've got a thorn in between 2 roses here. We just need to work on this thorn, and we're going to have a good and a better understanding. And by gum, I'm so glad that we've got 3 grounding crystals on here, because this will really help us with this energy. It will stop us going off on one. It will stop our emotions getting involved with our thoughts. So fossilized wood is coming in here to really help us to root ourselves. I'm not going nowhere. I'm staying right here. And I'm not going nowhere until this has been resolved, till this has been completed. Because we all deserve this pink energy. We all deserve love. Even those people we dislike, whether it's because they dislike us or we dislike them, they still deserve to be loved. So do we. That is our end goal for everything. This is why we're getting ourselves into this situation here. This is why we're pricking ourselves on a thorn. Because we need to understand that. We need to understand the pain of that situation. Resolve it. I love fossilized wood. It might be that connection. For me, fossilized wood connects me to the outside world. If I'm, I am quite lucky. I am in a city. I am in Exeter, but it's a very green city. There are plenty of grey cities around. I won't name names, but we can all think of one that's very near to Exeter that's very grey. And I would carry a lot of fossilized wood there because it brings you that connection to nature, connecting to things that are natural. And love is one of our natural attributes. So does this do we understand this? Is this resonating with you? Is there a reason why rose quartz and red jasper is here? To separate those emotions. Making sure that we are thinking clear and we are grounded. We need our feet on the ground. And we need this love for us. This is for us. Because with that, with us pumped with love, we can go into this. One second. We're having a bit of a technical issue. I'm going to end up disliking my phone. Why have I got 3 things? Remove you. So we could go into this situation. We could communicate with this energy. Communication is key to solve this problem. We are protected by Lahabiel. We're absorbing that negativity with black tourmaline, because the end goal is for everyone to be on that pink ray, for us all to be strong and supported like a tree, to be in that pink energy. So let's just discuss. Let me know what you guys feel with these cards and how we can put these and inject these into our day or the rest of the week. Tracy, I glanced at these and thought I'd pick the same crystals as you this morning for my pocket. Better have all three today, please, Dan. No, brilliant. Thank you, Tracy. And beautiful. We all need love, and all we need is love. Absolutely. Sharon, you can have all three. Of course you can. Good morning. Angela, turquoise for you. No problem at all. Stunning. Healing through love. Yeah, absolutely. Good morning, Anne-Marie. I hope you're well, sweetheart. Nikki, damn, got me on a deep inner mission now, and I've got a busy day. Mind you, I have 2 long drives to do, so I guess I'll be internal journeying while driving. Yes, brilliant. Fantastic. Lois, now I understand. My mum's anniversary yesterday, so thank you. Reflection big time. Oh, big hugs to you. Shardy, all the colours of the cards are very matchy. Yes, there's a lot of pink energy there, isn't there? I've had technical issues for the last month. It's crazy. Oh, it is. I mean, to be fair, I am doing so well. At the beginning of this situation, I would not be able to operate a laptop. And here I am, 18 months on, and I've got a laptop and I'm working on the phone. So yeah, this is huge for Piscean to deal with 2 bits of technical equipment at once. This is new. This is great. So Sharon, I think this is still part of the clearing out process. I think so too. Remember last week? Last week was very much decluttering, releasing, bringing in that vision, bringing in that thought process, allowing yourself that time to breathe. Don't forget Baba G, breathe. So I think very much this is still part of a bigger thing. I think so, Sharon. Try to understand and love those we don't feel close to or understand them. Still work in progress. Yeah. Once this is sorted, the love will flow freely from them and us. Absolutely. You know, I get my saying that I say at the end of all my lives, if you can't heal yourself, how the hell are you going to heal somebody else? I got that from one of my great inspirations, RuPaul, from his Drag Race. And at the end of his shows, he says, if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love somebody else? And that's what this spread is about. And how easy it is to love somebody, because that's natural. So instead of disliking, love. Come from kindness. Kill them with kindness is a good expression. It's so easy for us to retaliate back. It's so easy to fight fire with fire. Yes, anything you could do, I can do better. But this time around, fight it with love. Fight it with kindness. Good morning, Heather. I hope you're well, sweetheart. Marie, think we all need more love, self-love, and spreading the love to others. Yes, you go. Love that. I keep getting kicked out of StreamYard every time. Bad when you're interviewing. Oh, that's brilliant. Fabs. They totally resonate with my journey. Thank you, Janet. And thank you, everybody else. It is 8:30. Thank you so much for coming on board. Thank you so much for supporting me. And do join me tomorrow for our last installment for the cards for this week. See what we end the week on. Last week we had Black Obsidian and Kali, so can't get any worse than that. The only way is up. Thank you all so much. And I will say it again as it's the end. And remember, if you can't heal yourself, how the hell are you going to heal somebody else? Have a great day, all. Remember, love, 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 love. Everyone's getting love today, getting love today, getting love today.